Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, March 24th, 2026. We got some red coming in today after yesterday's big rally. It's not surprising. Dow down 374, NASDAQ down 173, S&P futures down 47, VIX at 27.38, up 4.7%. Oil currently at $92.46 a barrel, up 4.9%. So now we're swinging back the other way. Big move down. Some lovely trading times we're in right now. Definitely do like the VIX at 27. Although I'd like to see it come down a little bit. My favorite trading is right around 2021 VIX as far as my TLC trades in terms of just over the last couple of years. It seemed like I've always done well when it's around 2021. But what kind of range are we going to have today? One DTE will be in play, so I'll be carefully entering it. Bell's going to ring here in a few seconds. And the bell has rung. Down 350, 360. NASDAQ down 146. S&P down 40. Looking at my 1DTE right now. Trying to get filled on my 1 DTE here. All right, just got filled. So let me post that. Get in my OCO order. Let's see. First profit target be 695. All right, got that in. Wait, something went wrong there. That didn't work. Oh, I only got 2 contracts filled. That's the problem. 2 of my 4 contracts filled. I had 2 that did not get filled. I was like, what's going on? Gosh darn it. All right. I got filled on the others, the other 2. Not at a very good price. Okay, now I got my OCO order in. All right, getting our second bar here now, so just in time. Wow, SMCI down to 21.95. It's going to be too cheap to trade. I should take it off my board. Looking for some big volume. Had not had volume runners in a while. AMD here pulling back to pre-market highs. looks like it wants to go higher. Bounced up on me already. See if it comes back down. Today is the 3 DTE, 3 days to expiration. No pullback out of AMD yet. May have missed it. Didn't pull back for very long. Tesla getting close to getting a big bar. Tesla just went through pre-market highs. Circle with a big red bar. NASDAQ coming down through lows. Tesla didn't quite get there. I'm looking at AMD on an upside continuation runner. Looking at the 207.5 calls. Jumping in here, filled at 325. That's the 207.5 calls. Filled at 325. As it pulls back to pre-market highs. S&P coming down through lows of day. Let's hope we can avoid a massive flush. I mean, I don't know how you go from being up so big like you were yesterday to being down almost 1% again. It's like, well, what's changed in the last 24 hours? AMD coming down further than I wanted it to. It's just this market's just bringing it down. Yikes. And sell-off is engaged right now. I just want to let this bar finish on AMD. I mean, it's only been going for a minute, 2 minutes. Man, it's brutal. I like Tesla as well. It's holding up in all this. Make sure you're on the 3 DTEs. Looking at the 387.5 calls in Tesla, 387.5 calls in Tesla. Trying to get filled at 520 in Tesla. Just going to hold my AMD here and hope that we get a little bit of a bounce. S&P dip starting to get bought up. It's like Tesla might have left us. I filled at 530 in Tesla on the 387.5 calls. Yeah, AMD has come down further than I wanted. I mean, it's just we've been in it for 4 minutes. MU getting a mighty 90 long. I'm not going to get long anything else. I'm already long 2 stocks. But that's a nice looking mighty 90 in MU. Close half my Tesla at 585. $5.85. My first profit target in Tesla. PLTR with a big bar to the downside. AMD trying to bounce back up for us. That's good. Filled in Tesla to close half. Filled at 615. Nice push up in Tesla. Close another Tesla at 665. 665. Circle with another big volume bar. That's really big. MSTR coming down through lows, Hood through lows, Coinbase flushing. Ooh, now Tesla's flushing. All the way back down, darn it. What are you doing? That's not what I wanted to see in Tesla after that nice push up. Man, that really sold off after that push up. Now Tesla's getting a big red bar. Man, why can't we just have a nice, easy trade where it just ticks upward? Tesla's right through my line in the sand, so I'm not going to give it much more opportunity to come down. But yeah, that's a crappy turnaround right there. You look at that, pushed all the way up to 386 and then came all the way back down to 382. Bummer. Yeah, it looks like this market wants to go lower. Looks like she wants to go lower. I'm going to go ahead and close my Tesla. It has crossed my line in the sand. Filled at 465. Bummer. Got some nice theta decay. Some decent theta decay on the 1 DTE if it can just keep from going straight down. PLTR, flushing, circle, NVIDIA, Coinbase, Netflix, CrowdStrike, MSTR. Just about everything on my board is flushing. AMD has come down. I'm going to go ahead and close it. Filled at 247 to close AMD. So yeah, quite the flush there by AMD. Came all the way down to yesterday's lows. I'm bouncing now, so obviously since I got out. Shocker. Can always re-enter. Was watching PLTR, but now it's coming back down. I thought maybe I would get short PLTR, but it needs to bounce a little bit. MU, that mighty 90 long, would have been a winner. Tesla looks attractive to re-enter back down at yesterday's close here. Let's see if it comes down a little bit more. And a circle with two big volume bars. No bounce out of PLTR yet, though. Some of these other stocks are getting a bounce. Microsoft through lows of day. I'm not sure what's keeping the market up. A lot of stocks coming down. Nvidia had a little mighty 90 I missed. It's bouncing. Yeah, there you go. It's bounced by Tesla. Darn it. Well, getting some good theta decay on the 1DTE, though. Up 15% right now. This is what I like to see, a little down move and now a little bounce. So we're not just always going one direction. Tell you what's going one direction. That's circle, and that's straight down. Down 8.5%. AMD not able to bounce yet. S&P and NASDAQ getting a nice little bounce here. Circle's just coming down. Another big bar. Definitely seeing two-way action. I mean, Microsoft pushed down through lows, but some of these other stocks are now bouncing. I wish I would have re-entered Tesla. That's the one I wanted to re-enter. Yeah, darn it, Tesla ripping up now. Microsoft had a little mighty 90 long as well. Filled on something. Oh, filled on my one DTE, hit 25%. Wow. Beautiful. In 30 minutes. That was a nice surprise. I guess when you have those big old wide iron condors, thanks to a 27 VIX. All right, gotta get in my next OCO order now. $5.35. All right, got that in. Netflix coming down through lows. Microsoft back down through lows. It's a nice little bounce here. Although stocks are flushing. Microsoft, CrowdStrike, Baidu with a big red bar. Circle, another big bar. What else we got going on? Yeah, PLTR was one I was wanting to maybe get short, but hasn't bounced much. Apple trying to push through highs. I was looking at re-entering in AMD as it was down at yesterday's close. I'm looking at the 205 calls in AMD now. 205 calls is it's right at yesterday's close. Filled at 370 in AMD on the 205 calls as it's holding above yesterday's close. Get out of half at 410. S&P through highs of day. Wow. Okay, then. Let's go. AMD, rip up with them. VIX down to 26.41. So nice little bounce in the S&P after going down through lows to help me get out of half my 1 DTE already. At 1 DTE, man, it can be a really, really, really good trade. It can also get you. Position size is key with that 1 DTE. The higher VIX, though, man, I mean, you're going out 250 270 wide iron condor. That's pretty darn good. One DTE is currently up 30%. Just sitting dead center, too. Gotta love it. Apple with a really nice push up. Waiting for AMD to extend. Tesla through highs of day. That would have been a nice one. Man, I lost a lot of Tesla and it came back down, but it reversed and is all the way back up to highs of day. PLTR through lows. Circle through lows. PLTR hood through lows. Now AMD coming back down through my line in the sand. Darn it. Man, AMD has been a stinker this morning. Closing AMD. Filled at 345. Just wasn't able to get. Just wasn't able to continue higher yet. Wow. Big flushes out of PLTR hood. Coin. Microsoft. Hood with a big volume march to the downside. MSTR, big flush. Holy moly. Nvidia with a flush. AMD with a flush. 20-point drop in the S&P so far on this bar. Glad I got a half that one DTE. So not sure what this market wants to do. SNDK, Ryan. I don't have that on my board. I'll take a look at that. SNDK. Let me put that on one of mine. Yeah, was there? What'd you see there, Ryan? Was there? Oh, you went long. You went long, huh? Looks like it had a little bit of a mighty 90. So quite the flush had a lot of stocks, but the S&P really, I mean, it came down 20 points and then back up 10. I'm gonna looking at some puts and hood. If it can bounce up just a little bit here. I was looking at the 69 puts. I was hoping to see hood bounce just a little bit, and looks like it has not bounced. So it's kind of leaving without me. Yeah, coin with another nice push down. Tesla, Apple, TSM green. Everything else red on my board. Yeah, hood coming down to lows now. Have you guys heard yesterday? Trump had sent out that a tweet or something about peace talks with Iran, and the market had that monster bounce. Apparently, 15 minutes before that came out, like someone bought a large number of calls and made like 60 million in 15 minutes. I was reading about it last night. Saying, seems kind of fishy. All right, like an Apple here with upside continuation. You see how it's kind of pushed up, pulled back. It's kind of holding here. I'm looking at the 255 calls in Apple. Filled at $1.80. Filled at $1.80 in Apple. On the 255 calls, 3 DTE. I close half at $2. Just need Apple to continue upward, pushing through highs of day. Again, I have an order at $2 in Apple. S&P kind of sitting about right where it opened. Hood still coming down. Yeah, just never gave me a bounce to enter to get short there. Coinbase coming down with another big bar. Yeah, a lot of stocks flushing through lows. A lot of them crypto related. Yeah, what a reversal in MU as well. AMD down to lows of day. Seeing as much red as I'm seeing, I'm surprised the markets are holding up as well as they are. Coinbase down 6%. Circle down 14. I feel like if we can get some continued upside, Apple would get going. There really hasn't been much of a bounce in a lot of these stocks that are flushing. Coinbase had this little 3-bar bounce here, but I mean, other than that, Hood had a nice one on a little 3-bar where it came up to yesterday's close and then rolled over. That would have been the place to enter on Hood, right there at yesterday's close. Show you right here on Hood. So as it bounced right up to yesterday's lows, right there is where it would have been a good time to get short. A little downside continuation. Push down, little 3-bar bounce, push down. All right, Apple sitting right here needs to hold and bounce. Hood with another leg lower. Coin, another leg lower. S&P just holding. S&P getting a little bounce here now. Yeah, some of these stocks, though, no bounce whatsoever. Apple trying to bounce for us. Right there at my profit target. Come on, Phil. Ah, I saw it at $1.99. I have an order at $2. Don't come back down. Like, are you kidding me? By a penny? Lower it to $1.98. See if it'll push back up here. Ah, man, look at it coming down, back down. It's right there at my profit target by a penny. Jeez. Boy, it's been a little tough sledding on these strategies this morning. I haven't had much luck. Look at Coinbase. Still coming down. Just a huge sell-off. Down over 7% now. I don't remember what it was yesterday. Tesla starting to just chop. Netflix chopping. Amazon pretty choppy. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and jump off. Start focusing on TLC. Apple. If it comes down below this point right here, you can kind of see where it's bounced a couple times. If it goes below that, I'll exit. Otherwise, I'll scale out as it continues upward, which I hope it does. Talk to everybody later. Have a good day of trading. I'll catch you later. Peace.